first official day of Petty Nation Live on the Go Network. I'm excited. Let's clap it up for ourselves. I have a guest today, actually, and a co-host. My guest today is Twoine. I want to see your whole name.
Nah, it's all good.
Twoine9K, rapper
sir.
9K. What up? What up?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
And my co-host today is Tashi. Are you gonna go Tashi?
And Tashi. Yeah,
Okay.
Tashi.
I
don't
like
like
Tashi.
Tashi.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like Tashi. Tashi.
Tashi.
Tashi's good, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get straight into it. So this guy right here, man. Okay. So should I just tell? Okay. I guess I knew you for a while now.
Yeah, because
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
What's the story?
So you're a rapper,
Yes, sir.
and something I knew you for a long time,
Yeah.
and I never knew you wanted to be a rapper, like ever. Like I didn't get one inkling, like, oh, he's into music or anything. When did you start wanting to be a rapper?
I started around the 6th grade. So it makes sense because, Kenya went to the Army. So
Yeah.
I actually she used to leave like poetry under her bed.
Yeah.
And so when she went to the Army, she left like this stack of like poetry books. The real story behind it though is I used to get picked on in school, and this kid made like a diss record
Yeah.
about
wow.
me. So I had to get into battle rapping and learning how to make music.
In 6th grade, a diss record.
Yeah.
Oh, middle
yeah,
school.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
What school was
It
this?
was-
Like, what school did you go to?
It was about me and this other girl. He just called her a whole bunch of names, and me a whole bunch of names. So, I wasn't about to take that.
In the 6th grade, like I'm
Revenge
trying to
rap.
think of what was I doing this. I was pretty ratchet in the 6th grade though. So,
Yeah.
I can see that.
yeah.
Well, depending on what school. I went to a hood school too. Actually, me and Kenya's his sister.
Yes.
I went to school with her. I knew her for a long time, longer than him actually.
Yeah.
19. Once you start saying 1990 something,
Anything.
you already know
anything.
it's past 20 years.
That's it.
Because
You don't even have to do the math.
No.
You don't have to do
as
the
long
math.
as it's 20 plus, it's fine. We know you know her.
Yeah.
You've known her for a long time.
I didn't. Well,
You got
I
your
didn't-
time in.
I didn't know that though. So like, first of all, Kenya's is she gonna be mad that she said that she poetry?
No.
I never knew she did poetry either.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm about a lot of things.
Not only that, she was the first person who put me in the studio to record myself, and she actually featured on my very first track that I did.
Oh wow.
Whoa! She spit or she like?
Yeah.
Kenya spit. There's a lot of stuff I'm figuring out today.
She didn't end up pursuing a career as an artist.
Yeah.
We ended up going into another venture, which is the Tailor Made brand. So we have like our own clothing line. And she kind of heads that. She spearheads that.
See, there's a lot of y'all don't understand. I know these people like know them, and I knew none of this. This is on. Have I not been paying attention?
Yeah.
Maybe
Probably.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are your inspirations as far as rappers?
Jay-Z, Tupac,
Okay.
Big L, T.I., and Lil Wayne are my top 5.
Top 5. Oh man. Okay, I can see that, and I can see like so like, how do you feel about rappers in this generation compared to your faves?
Oh man. I think I think it just takes a little bit longer to find good music.
Yeah.
But you just have to search through it. Just like in any generation, you just have to search through it and find who you like and go for it.
Yeah, I mean,
There's some that are wild. I don't
Yeah.
appreciate this generation not doing their research.
Generation
on,
X.
Yeah, they don't do their
I mean,
research
X
on the artists
or Z?
before them.
I don't
sorry.
know. XYZ. It ain't us, so it don't matter.
It's Z. Yeah, I mean, we're still millennials. It's up until 38. I Googled it because I was getting concerned about my age bracket. I was like, where am I in this? They're like, oh, still millennial. I was like, whoo, gang. So I feel better,
Right, absolutely.
But where do you think that? I'm trying to see how I phrase this without insulting people. Boston rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think they are now? Because if people don't know, you're for Boston. This is where we're at.
Technically, yeah.
So I mean the area.
Yeah.
We're not in.
I was gonna say you can't say Boston if we're not in Boston. 'cause
We're not in
people get-
Boston. We're
We're in
the outskirts.
Massachusetts?
We're the outskirts.
Right.
So what I found with a lot of Boston rappers is they get a certain level and they think they made it. They think they've done it.
Like Boston level made it,
Right.
or
Like Boston, you know what I mean? Like it's like, let's say like I know a couple of people that be like, oh, like if I'm not getting pay for a show.
They don't wanna
I'm
do
not
the show.
coming.
Right.
Who knows you?
Right.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sell a ticket.
You gotta do this for free.
Exactly.
You have to go to shows. It's called the hustle, the grind.
Absolutely.
Like, you know,
Marketing. No one, yeah, like get your voice out there. That
Like-
makes sense.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
So they get to a certain point. So what do you feel like your direction is going? What is your top in your mind where you want to be?
My top is, you know, I definitely want to be known, you know, for as a lyrical rapper. I want to be known for my art. I don't want to just make it to a certain level and be like, oh, I made it. I don't think I'll ever reach like my top. It's almost like Jay-Z, like he's still going now and elevating and continuously putting out good music. I'm more on a humble trail. That's why you didn't know I rap, because I don't really just push it in people's face. I'd rather you see the art and then let it talk for itself.
Can I say, the first time, first of all, I was shook that he rapped. I had no idea, which is good. It's a good thing, because you know
Right.
what I'm doing. I'm pushing everything I'm doing.
Right.
I'm on this network. I'm gonna, you know,
Right,
but
right.
I kind of have to. But it's like when first time I see you perform. Sorry, I just spit. Y'all caught that? Gang, gang. It was like you were performing, like you perform on stage all the, which I'm sure you've done, but that was your first time performing, right, on stage?
No, that wasn't my first time.
Oh, okay. I thought okay.
That was one of my bigger shows. So for that show that you came to, I wanted to invite like a lot of my family and friends to that one,
Okay.
to show you guys the amount of work that I put in.
We actually have a caller.
Ooh, someone called in.
Okay.
Who's calling? Hello, caller. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Jennifer.
Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Jen.
What's
How you
up?
doing? I have a question for Twoine9K.
What up? What up?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I see that you recently dropped a video, which congratulations, the video is amazing.
Thank you.
I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to know what was the inspiration behind that video.
Ooh, that's a good question, Jennifer.
Jennifer, thank you for calling in. The inspiration behind that video actually is what I was telling you earlier about, you know, me getting into music, getting into the rap game, having to become a battle rapper. So what you see in that visual, well, first of all, the song is called Grind. It's my first single I just put out. And it was, if you look at it, you'll see my neighborhood that I grew up in, a lot of my friends and family that I grew up, you know, just rapping to and being like, yo, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And so the song is called Grind. It's me just getting it, you know, from the ground up and really getting my feet wet. And so you really get to see me like doing a battle rap in my neighborhood and trying to make it as relatable as possible.
Wow.
Awesome.
Any other questions, Jennifer?
Thank you. What would you say to the youth that are looking at you as inspiration on how to get into the rap game?
Oh, man. The thing I would tell the youth is just stay patient, continue to create momentum. You know, any small thing can, you know, if you know momentum, it turns and it continues to roll and become bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes, you know, up or down the hill. So just, you know, continue to stay patient, continue to grind. I know personally for myself, I just told my friend the other day I'm fine with, you know, taking the stairs where everybody else takes the elevator, you know, and it just means I'll be in better shape once I get to the top. So, you know, that's what I would tell them.
Wow. That was deep. I'm the guy, bro. Thank you, Jennifer, for calling in.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much for
Jen.
having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wow, that was really good.
Thank you.
You on a who taught you? Barry Gordy?
He's on a
Like,
promo
he's
right
like,
now, okay?
I'm just like shook. Like, you don't understand. Like it's just so random for me. But he's so he can spit though. I'm not even like I told you when you came here, if I thought you were whack,
Yeah,
I wouldn't let you. I would have like said, come on through.
I appreciate that.
So the simple fact that I saw you perform and you do it and you had to control the audience
Yes,
like
sir.
it was nothing.
I
And I was just
appreciate
like, and I was on live because I was like sharing it like, yo, like, King was like, I told you. And I was like, okay. So do you have what other music that you have coming out?
So I just dropped Grind literally on Thursday. That was my first single that I put out off of my project, Truth Lies in the Lyrics. I'm going to put out another music video in July, and the project is going to be dropping next month in June.
Wow. Is there any other rappers that you see coming up that like in the area that like you feel like are?
Yeah, there's a
Who's
few.
up next?
So my brother Sleeves, this is definitely up next. I do a lot of music with him. My next single that I'm dropping, Draco. I'm dropping a visual for. He's actually on. There's a lot. My guy, Tell Him It's Shoddy. He's definitely another local artist that's, he's gonna blow up. Producer wise, I know Shells. Dougie Flex is out of Brockton. He's doing his thing. My guy Mighty, who actually produced on Drake's last album, he's doing his thing out in LA, but he's from Boston and reps it everywhere he goes. That's just to name a few.
Yeah, I mean, I know also a guy that we know, Nick 24K.
Oh man, Nick. Oh,
we gotta shout him
listen,
out.
I gotta shout out my little brother, Nick 24K.
Man, that's little bro for real.
Listen. First time I met him, I was like, yo, like. He got that next wave.
Yo,
I can't believe I forgot him. That's on Nick. That's on me, bro. You see me, we could chop that one up.
Yeah,
that's my fault.
He's next. He's coming on here too. I'm gonna set it up because
he got that energy.
Yo, he got
oh, man.
Whoa.
Oh,
Now one of my
man.
I don't know if I should say this, but like one of my old students put it back on me because I'm on my live on Instagram.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Petty Nation, we want to just say what it is.
Absolutely.
Pretend that I'm not on my phone. It's like I'm on my live. So the reason how I met him was through an old student because I work at a school.
Yeah.
I used to work at a school, and he was like, "Yo, this kid, blah blah blah," and I'm just like, when you listen to your student, you're like, "Yeah, cool,
Absolutely.
yeah, hit me up," and I was like, "Nah," and I was just like, I added him to Instagram. I was like, you know what, let's do youth. Let's just because he's still in high school, right?
Yeah.
He's a young. I was so I felt bad. So I was like, all right, this dude is like a kid. So I was like, I'm not coming at you. You're just young. So I was just like, let me just add it, and I'm just like, all right. So like a week later, I just like, let me just look, and he was just like, he had that energy.
Yeah.
He has that je ne sais quoi about him. He has that thing about him.
He was at the show.
He was at the show.
Yeah, he was at the show.
I think it was he thought he thought I saw his set. Which I'm not coming at him, but it's just like I was like, oh yeah, I'm here from my boy Twoine. He was like, oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know you was gonna be here. I was like, that's even worse. All right. So I was just like, but it's not because I said I was gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Yep,
But
yep.
people don't understand. Like they think you have all the time in the world. I have 3 jobs. I'm trying to do my own thing on the side. So people don't know. And I work overnight and in the daytime. So it's like you make time for what you want to make time for. Right. I don't have time to sleep. I'm up almost 24 hours. So it's like, so I'm from a little like crazy. It's because I haven't been sleeping.
Absolutely.
It's okay. It's okay because you know what? It's kind of like grind. Because was it Steve Harvey that said if you don't sleep something or other the other day?
No, he was saying.
He said something like that, right?
Yeah, I was watching that. He was saying that rich people don't have a lot of time to sleep.
Well, I'm poor as hell, so that I don't have time to sleep either. I mean, if I was rich, I'd be sleeping though, like pretty comfortably,
But it's just like I said though. You're taking the stairs though.
Yeah, I mean the slow stairs. I'm on that.
You building the stairs as you going up the stairs?
You know what? That old people sit in when they go
wheelchair?
Up. The wheelchair.
The wheels on the wall.
The wheels on the wall.
I don't think they make those no more.
I don't think those are too safe
Well,
either, right?
Right, you can fall out of it.
All right, we have a second caller.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Who this?
Hey, my man. My name is Div, man. I got a question for Twan over here.
All right.
How do you get your creative process going before you record, and what gets you going?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Creative process.
What is your creative process?
What
Like how do you get it going? How do you get the recording process going for yourself and the ideas? How do they come to you? What do you do? Anything special?
So, I appreciate your question. For my creative process, it's a little bit different. I just like to make sure that it's something that's true to me. I really can sit in the studio and record all day. So, I think it depends on the beat, the energy, the mood that I'm in, what I'm going through at that time. Because most of my music that I'm rapping about is something that's going on, either whether it's in the news or in my life. So, I think my only thing that really affects my creative process is just like how many people are really around me in the studio. I don't like 100 people in the studio with me or like 100 bodies in there. Like I really just like to be the engineer myself and the beat or whatever artist I'm working with.
That's what's up. Any other questions?
Yeah. No, man, that's it. Thank you.
I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Shit.
Right.
I mean, shoot. All right. Sorry, Dimitri. Anyway,
30 minutes with
I was doing good. I was like, all right, we're not gonna swear, but stuff happens. See,
Then it got you.
Then it got me.
Yeah.
So who right now?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is your biggest competition right now? Or do you see? I won't say who, but like, do you see, like, as far as locally, who's your competition? Like, you have competition.
Myself.
Ha!
I don't like to compete with anybody.
Glory.
Yeah, I don't like to compete with anyone whatsoever. I really try to put on as many people as possible. Even with Nick, like I said, I'm trying to work with him. I told him when I first seen him, like, bro, I love your energy. We gonna get in the studio. We gonna create something. So I don't like to compete with anybody. I believe that my time, will come just like their time will come. So,
See, that's why see that. Now it's Sunday. Sorry, Lord, for swearing, but and that's a word. Because I'm gonna tell you something. In this game of entertainment, period, or like broadcast, people, especially I work in radio and like a big corporation, and it's very, let's say, cutthroat. People are just easy to step on your toes and make you look bad.
A lot of ego.
Because there was this one DJ. He started. I was like, oh, this DJ whatever is gonna help me, like blah blah. He was like, well, why would this person help you?
Right.
You're trying to take their spot.
Right.
I was like, I just straight up told him, like, mind you, I know him for a few hours. I was like, bro, but I am the spot.
Right.
So, but I said, what you don't get is you know what? Because in radio, it's like you're on. If you made it, like you're on morning, afternoon, at night.
Right. Yeah.
And that's cool. Like if I could get that, obviously I'm gonna take it.
Absolutely.
But like, that's not my main focus goal because these people have been doing this for honestly longer than me. You know what I mean? So I have a bigger goal to have stuff like Petty Nation I always had on my mind to have my own because I want to have my own.
Right.
So that's to push my own thing. Now these other people that are trying to push and scratch for 50 cents in a corner and having a cubicle at the job. Which school you like cubicles? I don't like cubicles. I can't work on them because I don't want to say like I'm an artist, but like I have family in the business, so like that's all I've seen.
And you're still doing something creative.
Yeah, so it's like, so I'm not ever concerned about what somebody else is doing because number one, you can't do it the way I do it.
Right.
Ha ha. That's sorry. Caught the Holy Ghost and the Go Network. Anyway, so yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it because people are always afraid that you're gonna take their spot, but when you are the spot in your mind at least, then you have no worries.
That's it.
No, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I mean, it's taking a little longer for me than I wanted to, but but you gotta build your own. People don't want to build their own thing.
Right.
They just want to go by the system. What you got to do is break out of that system,
right?
And that's how you make your own platform.
Absolutely.
And then when you get to those big places, they already have things ready for you, throwing at you. People think I'm stupid. I mean, I know I act stupid. I do have a degree. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? In broadcast, I'm just saying. So, and where I've got to, the like little or big to you, it's like I got there because of myself.
Right.
Because how I got into radio is because I had my own show.
Right.
Molly for a Cause. And that all led up to all that stuff. Tashi was there.
RCC.
Yeah, we held it at RCC. It wasn't an RCC show. We did give to the what's the program? The broadcast program. Oh God, if Justin Petty sees this, he's gonna be angry. So we did give to them.
Right.
But after, I mean, my friend did it as a project, but after that we kept going for years and years. So I personally got Jaden Jackson to sign a book for the show.
That's fire. That,
you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I know your background.
You know my
that.
background.
That's
everybody
huge.
know that.
That's
everybody know me. This is why it's called Petty Nation. It's funny. Like if Jaden Jackson, I was Rhythm Nation. That's why. So I was like, people think I'm petty, so I'm gonna say petty.
Oh man, that's
so
a win.
if you see the picture, I'll show you right now. It's like kind of like the Rhythm Nation album cover. If you can see it if you're on my live. Anyway, so it's just like say I'm petty, like whatever. So like everybody knows that I love the Jacksons. I have a few Jackson friends, which one of them will be on plenty of times. Her name is Yasmin, so shouts out to her.
My sister.
Hey,
Yeah, that's your sister. Oh yeah, she is a Yasmin.
Yeah, no, like I'm so serious. You're like, yeah, your sister.
Wait,
like,
I'm like, wait.
Talking about my real sister.
No,
yeah.
I'll have her on too. She's been working out, by the way.
Yeah, she does work out.
She's
her
been
and her
Bob,
yeah.
Bob the Builder. I mean, that's
Bob
not,
the Builder.
whatever.
What? He's a builder. They don't do the same.
They don't
thing.
do the same thing.
No.
He doesn't bodybuild. He has a gut.
No.
Yeah, he definitely has a
He
gut.
builds houses.
Yeah, he builds houses.
I think.
So anyway, I've been noticing that. Yeah, her name is Yasmin.
Jasmine Jackson.
Jasmine.
Yep. That's what I thought you were talking about. But
No.
that's not who you were
Both
talking
of them
about.
coming
then.
on.
No,
Both of
actually,
them.
like Michael Jackson.
All the Jacksons are coming on the show.
And I
Oh.
interviewed Austin Brown. I'm trying to have him on as well. That's Rebe Jackson's son. Some people's like, who's that? It's okay. You'll get to know these people because these are important people.
Rest in peace to legend, by the way.
Oh,
Michael Jackson's
MJ.
he's my favorite entertainer.
Mine,
of all time.
like mine.
Absolutely.
We'll
Mine
make
too.
a family tree for people who don't understand the lineage. We got y'all.
Yeah. Well, we give you like,
Visuals. We got y'all.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you stories, Anton.
It's all right. They're gonna look me up and know my real name anyway. Don't worry about it.
I was so bad. It was so bad for me. Yo, I used to walk around with tape on my fingers. Like I couldn't he had the medical
Yeah.
tape, but I used to have tissue. Take the tissue, take the clear tape, and wrap it
I can't.
and walk around in the
can't.
house. My mother like, "What the hell is on your finger? Are you okay? You cut yourself?" I'm like, "No." She's just like, and I legit had 7 Michael Jackson tapes. Every cousin, every I don't know if I can say this on live. Some of them got bodies. But every cousin, every friend that came over when we were kids had to be my background. Y'all don't understand. They had to be my background dancers.
Well, it was a war in my house because Kenya was a huge Janet Jackson fan.
Oh, yeah. I
I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. I used to walk around with the glove on. I had like these black slippers. I walk around doing the moonwalk I had it perfected. Like I knew every dance move. I would literally be in the den of our house just like all day. I would come out sweating because like it was a concert. So I know how hard.
Oh, man. I like both. I love both. I love the
Yeah.
Jacksons in general.
Yeah.
I'll be on my mother's record player. I mean, she's got a record player. She so I'm just playing, mother. No, she's youngish.
No, I got one too.
So I used to play like all the old. I was just like my little mind blown. Like I don't really like soul music like that.
Yeah.
But like only like Michael Jackson, the Jacksons. Period.
Yeah.
Point blank. And Janet is just like she was like the hood girl version. So it was just like, well, she had the hood-ish thing about her more than Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely more than Michael.
like because she knew what was popping in the street.
Yeah.
She knew what was. I say she knew what was popping in the street because she had her friends.
Yeah.
Now Michael was like, can you imagine Michael as a gangster though?
Nope.
That'd be lit. Cause think about it, he grew up in
With
Gary,
his monkey?
Indiana.
Well,
though.
there is a rapper now that does like an imitation of
Shoot, what's his name?
I can't remember. It's like Trap Jackson.
Michael Trapson.
Yeah, there we go.
Michael Trapson.
Yep.
He does like he looks like Michael
Yeah.
from like '85.
Yo.
So like Puerto Rican, Dominican Michael. So
And he wears the glove, the outfits, everything.
like he puts on makeup, but it's like his actual face, and he
Mhm.
does like all his like the trap versions of his songs.
I'm gonna have to.
You
pull
need to
him
look
up.
Yeah,
that up.
you
I
gotta
can't
look
believe
it
you
up.
haven't seen that yet.
No, I
It's
have not.
actually pretty lit.
Yeah, no, it actually.
Okay, we got that out.
It's actually kind of
Michael
scary. I was
Trapson.
looking
It's
at
a
it
little
like,
scary. I
wait,
was like, yo. But I think he's Dominican. That's why he got the hair
Yeah.
and stuff. So,
it makes sense.
it makes sense. But yeah, so let's get back into you. We had to go off a tangent, a Michael Jackson tangent, because he's king of pop. Let's respect him.
Absolutely.
We actually have some plans on brothers and nieces and stuff coming in. Hopefully they can see this. And yeah, I try to hit up Yasmin. Her name is Yasmin, by the way, not
Oh,
Jasmine.
okay, Yasmin.
She's his niece, and we talk literally like every single day. We call her my Petty Twin. We're actually going to do a live for
Ooh.
Petty Nation on Facebook, but I wanted to take it elevated.
Yeah.
So now I just want her to come in, and maybe she'll come in and be like interviewing from there or whatever.
That'll be dope.
And we're
That'll
going to
be
get
dope.
some inside stuff
Yeah.
because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So anyway, do you have something
Mm-hmm.
that you could spit right now, something that people can hear?
Without curse words?
Can you like
You can't mute yourself.
Mute yourself?
You can just censor yourself because you know when the curse is coming, so you could.
and it's Sunday,
And
so
then
you
it's
can't do it. The Lord strike you down.
You stress me out. You stress me out.
Stressful.
Come prepared.
Yeah, I could try.
All right.
But
Just-
listen, don't be mad at me if it's, if I forget to bleep something out. I performed,
Just try not to say the
clean,
F and
but-
the S.
Got you.
Those are the big
Try.
ones.
Those are the huge ones.
Oh.
Pause.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Start from the bottom was piss po. Had to get popping like Crisco. Not dissing the money, I'm moonwalking to the disco. People thinking that I'm schizo. Way I really switch flows. Pushing weight I couldn't lift more. Getting high while I sit low. People told me that I'm way up. need upstairs for? Flyer than in Air Force. Pockets looking like a steroids. People really trying to get me, bruh. Telling people send the task force. A lot of these people done changed up. That was a bad choice. That's what you people look mad for? Cause you people push a rad forward? Y'all pocket looking so mad short? Ain't this what you people ask for? Paper chasing to the crash course. Money trees to the cash source.
Gang.
And I heard you know, censor yourself.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Twan.
That was really good.
I told you. He's good.
That was nice.
He can spit.
I appreciate it.
If you could not spit, you would not be on this show. Because I can't fake that.
Nah.
Because also I got into a debate about like Boston rappers. Like I was interviewing for something. Hopefully they're not watching. So they were like challenging me on like my Boston rapper knowledge, and I'm like, there's about 4 or 5 I could think of. You know, like Smoke Bolger.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cousin Stiz.
Cousin Stiz. That's how I was thinking about Cousin
Yep,
Stiz, and the one before him that like
From like Weymouth or something.
Mass Pac Miles.
Oh,
Mass Pike
yeah,
Miles.
Yeah.
You got Slain or
Slain.
Yeah,
This
Slain.
is E. Burton.
But there's more,
He's
though.
coming up.
Yeah, there's more. D Flyers out of Brockton.
Yeah.
He's been doing his thing. Millie's out of Cambridge.
Yeah.
He's really been doing his thing. Now, I know he moved to New York, but he always comes back and forth.
Yeah.
Dutch Rebel for females. I really think that she's doing her thing for females. I love when she raps. Man, there's a lot.
There's a lot, but it's just like, but a
But
lot
there's
that's
a
like
few
known.
there's
That I
a
would
few.
know.
Michael Christmas, maybe, out of Roxbury.
I know Merry Christmas because it's Petty Nation.
What about, okay, Joyner Lucas out of Worcester.
Oh, that's
Who?
You gotta know
Worcester.
Joyner.
Joyner. You don't know Joyner?
No, I know Tom Joyner.
He got
Oh, my
song- he
God.
got
Okay, you
songs.
have to.
You have to.
He was just nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, hold on.
See, that's bad.
Yeah, you gotta know
But
Joyner.
see, I'm in a top 40 world, bro. So
And
I've been
he-
focused
he-
on
he
But
really.
he
have a
did. He
top
got.
40.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
No, I mean,
He
well,
has
he
a
he
did
whole
get
got the
album
song
with
"I'm Not
Chris
Racist."
Brown.
Yeah, he has a song
Right?
with Chris Brown.
A whole album.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, he has a song called "I'm
Okay,
Not
first
Racist."
of all, this is my mother show. I'm gonna need y'all not to be coming at me.
Because I know who Joyner Lucas is, so that's why I'm just kind of
and
like,
he's a
wait.
lyricist. He's not just like a
Like a
rapper.
to the-
Like he's a real lyricist.
He doesn't ring a bell?
I'm about to ring all your bells if you keep coming at me. Nah. Wow. Maybe that's why he was questioning me.
He's probably my favorite out of Massachusetts.
That's
Yeah.
I need to get up on, but also. that's
And they
good to
all
know.
sound different, by the way. Each artist that I list, they all sound different.
You know what? But the thing is, me growing up here and knowing how rappers are
Yeah.
and have that attitude of like I made it. Honestly,
man.
I have a thing of like, all right, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's because of what perception that I had growing up.
Yeah.
Or like even a few years ago.
No, I mean it's still like that. I mean it's still people when I go on the scene, I be like, "Yo, man, like I love the work that you're doing." Maybe, and then you'll see them next time. They're not even like acknowledging you.
See, that's what I don't like.
But I think that's just any industry in general.
That's and well, sort of.
You have to
you
look-
could just say hi. I mean, say
Very
hi.
true. But I think I think you just have to learn how to manage people's egos. You know.
They need to manage their egos. I mean, if your check ain't over, if you ain't have over at least basically 50,000 in your account, but even if you do, like just for instance, just like how I got on the radio, right?
Right.
This guy been in the industry for 30 years, has a lot of money, collection, didn't know him from a hole in the wall. Older gentleman, maybe that helps too.
Yeah.
But he was like he didn't know me, he didn't know my capabilities, but it's just the simple fact that I could host and control a crowd of rockers because it was a rock and roll sort of battle of the bands.
Oh, that's tough.
And I learned
That's
that
tough.
night, the day, because Ernie Bach Jr.'s people called me because he does music drives us for schools.
Yeah.
So that's what it's his charity. So they called me because Molly for a Cause, my old show, we donated to them. So they're like, "Oh, you could host. Like you're funny. Can you just come in?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Cool." I did it to do David Bieber. Shouts out to David Bieber, man, because without him I wouldn't be at
Bieber?
David Bieber, not related to Justin.
Nah.
Okay, so
I wouldn't be mad if he was.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be either. But so he was like, "Oh, give me your resume, your bio." Oh, I don't have a bio. I'll go over with you. Mind you, I met him that night.
Oh wow.
Met him that night. Went over a month. He said, "Go here." At the time, the place was CBS Radio. He said, "Look nice." He didn't tell me where I was going, and I was like, "CBS Radio." I was like, "What?" So I'm like shook because I'm like, "Where am I going?" The reception's like, "I'll take you," and I'm just like, you see CBS Radio, you're like, bro. I made it. Like, you can't tell me diddly squat. I just
made it.
I was like, yo, gang. I was like Millie rocking all the way home on the bus. You know, I didn't have a car at the time. But so, you know, it's just those people who have things. The whole point, I almost forgot my point. The whole point is that these people who have things, they don't have an ego.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't have to have an ego.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't. But sometimes people think if you're on a certain level that you're supposed to have an ego. No, you don't have to. Just like Janet didn't have to sign a book for my little community college show.
Yeah.
Because her people. Since the good thing about what I love about this is why I love Janet so much, because she's such a cool person. I mean, she's like, hey, I don't know you still, but like she's such a cool person in the way that if you're cool with her people,
she's cool with you.
That's it. Period.
But I wonder, right, for like those people who do have egos, if it's just they don't appreciate it as much. Like, was it just handed to them, you know, opposed to like someone where they had to work for it. They know what it takes to get there.
I
think you appreciate it more. You appreciate helping people more because you know how little help you had to get to that point.
I'm gonna say that's a good thought, but what I think is when you don't have anything, or you come from nothing, and I think it's when you come from nothing and you don't know how to get there and how to act once you start going up
Places,
levels.
Yeah.
So in your mind, and this is what I think, especially like a hood dude's mind, this is how I'm supposed to act. Right. Because they might have seen somebody else do it. Oh, I'm a big boss, so I'm going to just boss up. No.
It's a persona.
Yeah, it's a persona in their mind that they think that you have to act that way sometimes.
Right.
And some people just been like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just that thing. So I have to like try to like get into my school mind like they're a kid. Like, okay, James, they don't understand. Because also I have people in my family who are in the business as well. Right. Like in the business. Like they've been doing it. My grandfather's been acting for like 45 years.
Oh wow.
Cousin does the Boondocks.
Hey, which
you
is
know
one
what
of
I
my
mean?
favorite
So like
shows
these like
all time.
You know, I used to have people call the house like Saigon. Do you know the rapper Saigon?
Absolutely.
So my mother was like doing promotion. My mother used to do a lot of promotion stuff. So she had a book. This is like a few years ago before he was on Love and Hip Hop. And he was like, yo, it's Saigon. So, you know, I'm just like, mommy, Saigon. Somebody's named Saigon. And I'm like, because, you know, people call each other by other people's names. So I didn't know it was like Saigon. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wait, she go, oh, that's Saigon. I'm like, okay. And she goes, no. She's like that. Oh, that's the rapper Saigon. I was
Saigon.
Like, why? She's like, okay, I'm gonna be in New York, and he has a book and blah blah blah. He was trying to at that point
expand.
Yeah, expand and try to get back into the industry.
Oh man.
So and then like I don't know if you guys know the guy Throwback before our time. What's happening?
It sounds familiar.
It's like old. It's like Good Times.
Oh,
so Fred Berry used to 70 something. So mind you, okay, so. This guy,
you got an old soul.
No. It's not an old soul. It's because these are people that call my house. And I'm like,
he's like, I had no choice.
I had no other choice. So this dude, Fred Berry, he was a fat dude. You know when Michael Jackson did all that popping, locking and stuff, like back in the day. Yep. That's the person, the group that he got it from.
Oh.
So this dude, look, you'll see him if you see his face. He's one of the people you see his face, you know what I'm talking about. So he used to call, and he has his name was Rerun. He has a high pitched voice. He's a big dude with a high pitched voice. He's like, "Hi, this is Rerun. Where's your mom at?" And I'm like, she's like, and this I was like 13 or whatever because he had passed away later, and he was like, "You don't know who I am?" I'm like, "No," and he was like cussing me out. And then she showed me. I was like, "How am I supposed to know who he is? I wasn't born in the 70s." Like,
right, far from
13 years old. So anyway,
but you'll never forget now.
No, rest his soul. He's
right.
He passed on, but he was a cool guy. Like, so I'm just saying, like, you just never know. Everybody, let's not have an ego.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you have that. Your mindset is focused.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so I'm just very happy for you, and I'm proud that you don't suck. So I don't have to promote your stuff. That. You know, just like your stuff because. There's some people I just like this stuff and just
like
thumbs up. If you probably peep it, like I'll be like go thumbs up or like okay and just like it because I'm just trying to be supportive.
Right. Yep. That's all it takes is a thumbs up, a repost.
I'm trying to be a better person.
A comment.
For 2020.
That's all it really takes.
That's it.
That's it.
Absolutely.
So, Anton, this is our time. I thank you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
for coming on.
And thank you for having me.
Tell people where they can reach you at.
You can find me on all social media sites, Twoine number 9 and the letter K. Twoine9K.
And you can find me,
9K.
Petty Nation, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Look on YouTube for this video. Oh, it's probably already going to be on. Yeah. So anyway, follow me on all of those platforms, Tashi.
Ooh, I am on Facebook, Natarily, Leigh, and on Instagram, I am Mingli, Mingleigh.
See, that's one thing I hate about Instagram. It's some people's spelling.
Listen, Lee is spelled. Okay, so let me explain this, because when I say Lee, they be like Lee, and I be like, no, Leigh, and they be like Lay, and I'm like, how? So when you see Raleigh and it's spelled Raleigh, you don't say Raleigh, right? Like Raleigh, North Carolina.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Black people say things different.
That's
different
true. Absolutely.
ways. We do. So like you gotta. That's
I also
just,
didn't name myself, so
right. That's true.
Talk
My
to
name looks
Sandra
like
about the
Twoine,
pronunciation.
so
Sandra.
talk
I
to
haven't seen
Sandra.
Sandra in a long
Miss
time.
Jackson.
If you're nasty. The other Miss Jackson.
Other Mrs. Jackson.
All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. This has been the first official Clap It
The
Up.
first official.
So I just want, before we close out, I just want to say this is, people's like, who is this person? Who is this person? First of all, I'm talking to my live people. Say, who's this person? Who's this person? First of all, and don't tell me what to do on my damn.
Dang.
I can say damn
Oh.
and hell on my hell and damn thing. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I have a degree in it. Okay,
that's right.
so you know, and if this is about Petty Nation, so it's supposed to be a little ratchet. You know, it's loose. It's supposed to be loose in here. It's not supposed to be yes. And I want Tom Frank and you know hot dogs. I don't know what to talk about hot dogs.
Tom Frank and hot dogs.
I don't know. But this platform is for my friends in the industry who are on the come up
yes, sir.
and already in there. So this is what Petty Nation is about. And the petty part is I'm going to tell you the truth, regardless if you like it or not.
Absolutely.
You know, and because everybody's part of the Petty Nation, regardless if you hide your truth. Because people have table talk and people are like me who just don't care, just say it to your face.
And has always been that way, by the way.
Always been that way.
been that way.
Imagine me when I was like 8. It was, I mean, Tashi was there.
Yeah, that was
Man.
there.
That was like only 10 years ago. But anyway, more like 25. It's okay. I shouldn't have told that. So this is what this
He was
platform
just playing.
is for.
He was just playing.
I was just playing. This is what my platform is for. For my friends to come on so you get to know them. Because they might be on the come up. You never know.
Right.
You never know who can see it, who can, you're like, oh, you're doing this little blah, blah, blah.
It's
This-
networking.
It's
And Boston
networking.
is small and big at the same time. Like,
Right, and
you
it's
know.
not just about Boston as well.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having my friends in the industry. Like, you guys are going to see big people. Maybe you never heard of them, but they did major stuff. They're like major in their field.
Absolutely.
So like some of my acting teachers or some of my acting friends and just some people you didn't think I would know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, I have people in the industry. So
Know everybody.
I know everybody. Well, some people. But I know enough people.
And I feel like people have like the stigma where it's like, oh, if it's not like a known name like Jay-Z
Yeah.
or Beyonce,
Right, like
They don't
then
care.
it's like this person
Right.
doesn't matter. But
Yeah, I
Nah,
have
it's-
people on my live. I'm going to shout them out right now who said, who's this person? Ha ha ha. I'm just like, this is the whole point of
Right, so
my
you get
thing.
to
First of
know
all, it's
who
my
it is.
thing.
right.
So I get to choose who's going to be on here. And I
Exactly.
want local rappers or not even local, just people in the industry who are on the come up. What's the
It's
word? I'm
only a
looking
matter
for?
of time.
Just on
Indie rap,
Oh.
indie
Yeah,
musician.
independent,
They
yup.
don't have to be rappers. They could be
Yup.
singers, musicians, like from other states. I can Skype you in, I can Zoom you in. We can have you in on the studio. So anybody out there that knows that wants to be interviewed for anything,
Anyone
as
that
long
would
as they're
like to be
good, I want to see their
interviewed.
stuff. I'm not letting Pookie and them
Pookie and them.
to just coming in and thinking it's gonna doing a WAP or something. So, like, yeah, you can't be doing that on my show. I'm sorry.
Right.
So this is what it's here for everybody. You
Absolutely.
know, even though I say Petty Nation, I'm a pretty nice person. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cool. Like, but it's as long as you don't come at me, you know, I'm good. So close us out. We out. Thank you. Peace out.
Thank you.
Thank you.